I hope you're sitting comfortably. It is! I'm in the void! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Neverwinter Nights. Not the void. See? I've got some squirrels in the back that are sort of working on the stream. Get out of work, you lazy scum! Thankfully, they've put my screen on for me. Oh, those pesky little digital squirrels. Hello, Moon. Hey, Restless is here as well. Cheers, everyone. Happy Monday. Oh, God. At least the first day of work is over, right? 4 more days to go before the weekend, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm definitely not counting down the days until Christmas. Hello, everyone. Let me get in game. We got new music. Oh, we need to do an update anyway. Okay, we'll do the. I'm keeping pretty well, Restless, thank you. I had a little chat with the DMs about my recent behaviour. I submitted myself for processing to make sure everything's all right with our previous little escapades and kind of circumventing the rules a little bit. And they sort of just laid down the law and said, make sure you get DM approval in future. And we can't give you any kind of special hall pass to do what you like. But I didn't get banned. I didn't get shouted at. Just, please do this in future. So I shall be doing that. I'm talking about you, boy. So that's that. I got it from Art on High as well. I went straight to the boss. I may have meddled with the minds of a few NPCs for personal gain. Not necessarily personal gain, but for my narrative. But don't do that. Make sure you submit a request for DM approval on the Astrolabe. There you go. That's the official rule, okay? And it will be handled on a context by context, event by event basis. So it's not a don't do that, but it's a don't do that without DM approval. My secret shame. That doesn't mean that we can't meddle with the minds of other things that aren't NPCs, right? Anyway, so a little catch up. Whoa, where are we? We are. Right. So the last time I was on stream, I was in jail, pretending essentially to be a vampire's thrall after having tried to blow up the Trade Minister Atticus Stratlace. The bomb didn't go off. My attunement potion didn't get me out of there. And so, what's up with you, dog? What's up? Lie down. Whoa, how in the world did you get out of that situation off screen? Yes, yeah. I wanted to get out. Hello, Anon Mesler. I basically, what I did was, so I logged out for a little bit, obviously because I was absolutely knackered. We'd been going for 10 hours. And then when I logged back in, I'd got manacles on, the door was locked, I couldn't teleport out. I can shape change, so I shape changed. Hello, welcome, and welcome to chat. I shape changed into a bear using my druid powers, which got me out of the manacles, and then I tried using the teleport lens, but that wouldn't work, so I couldn't get out. But thankfully, the cell is right next to the corridor where people come and go to hand in heads to the guy in the barracks. So I had basically access to a corridor of potential, you know, like dubious Gulderand criminals and sailors and pirates and rogues. And I managed to convince one of them to let me out. I tried 3 or 4 different people, and eventually someone with 1, the ability, and 2... yeah, exactly. 1, the ability, and 2, the wherewithal to let a criminal out. Now, don't get me wrong, I lied. I told him I was a pickpocket. Oh, come on. Little Tommy Copperhead's out here. I only pickpocketed the trade minister. I didn't mean nothing by it. And they thrown me in here and have thrown away the key. Come on. Little Tommy Copperhead's out. And someone took pity on me and let me out. Not knowing that they just let out a monster. Dear. Fun times. So that's what happened. I logged in just to have a look. Hello, Ubik. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure I like this one. Moving on. What was I going to say? Oh, that's it. I logged in just to see if I'd got what kind of XP I'd got. Because I was role-playing a long time. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And I was curious, like, how much XP had I racked up doing that, you know? Because I managed to get a level up, and it's like, I've been role-playing pretty much all day. I was curious to see how many ticks I'd gotten. I've still got quite a bit to do, so I'm probably going to end up doing some writs. How many disguises? Well, I've had to burn one, but we've got my main. I don't know why this just says main, so those 2 are probably the same. I've got my warlock. Is that? Have a look. Lock. Ah, yeah, just standard warlock. Oh, that was the little when I'm dressed as when I was Ishan, right? I was running around like this as a Shan, but with a fake name. What else? Dark. That's the dark dwarf, right? Yeah. I switch that to the dwarf. He should have 1 eye. There we go. Yeah. There he is, look. Yeah, so I got that one. I've not played that one though. These are kind of gone. Excuse me. So those top 4, no good. So Wild is a main one. Is a Serenai. That's Petra Joven, the human that I walk around as. I've got Zug, the half-orc, who needs to go and have a meeting with the boss lady so I can get some coin. I can get my adamantine. Zante, which is my warlock. Harold, the Cordorian press halfling. Magnus the Magnifico, the petty artist. Grandablo, the vampire hunter. And then Worker, who is Tommy Copperhands, right? So there you go. All just kind of. Let's load Worker up. There he is. Look, there's Tommy Copperhands. Look. With his little pick. Oh, hello there. Oh, Tommy Copperhands here. Just wanted to say, I'm real sorry for trying to blow up the trade minister. I don't mean nothing by it. I swears it. Tips his head back. and a loud, hole-filling cackle. Imagine Stratlace is right outside during this. Aye. Poika. Oh, there's my manacles, look. Hey. So, these are the manacles. No, obviously don't have the key for these, but, excuse me. Yeah, that's one way to get Is it possible to create a key for a set of manacles? How does that work? Not if you don't have the master key. Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. They're basically worthless, yeah. Might keep them as a souvenir, eh? Oh, happy memories. Well, I don't have to keep them on me, do I? I can put them in my chest. No, I know what you're saying. I've got space for them for now. They might make a fun little prop for something. At least it used to. If you went to runic ones, they would be blank and you make your own key. Oh, okay. I didn't even know you could upgrade them. Have a look. Are they... Is it smithing? Manacles. No, that's not right. Runic sequences. Maybe they're on their astrolabe. Right, all recipes, manacles. So to make runic manacles, you need a set of manacles adamantine, some coal, some greater spell mantle, a scroll of greater spell mantle, some floored chardoline stone, and 120 points to craft. So, yeah, Restless's point. You have those. What do you mean? Oh, you mean to craft them? Yeah. We've got them, right? Yeah, this is it. So we can... Yeah. Yeah, I have the hard stuff, exactly. Thanks for that. So yeah, I think I'll hold on to those. Maybe I'll get them refashioned and capture Thamaric in the future. I would really like to have a little sort of back and forth with Thamaric. I thought he was a really good character. I really do. It was brilliant. Anyway, let's have a look at this job. All right, chuffing hell. So yeah, we can use those. Similar process for runic as possible, but I'll let you find that one out in game. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, an associate of mine has recently fit to break the terms. Blah. You know what? Why not? Let's read the message, right? Because it's a nice capper for everything that's led up to this point, right? So, an associate of mine has recently fit to break the terms. This was the job we were given. Terms of a business arrangement I had with him. He attempted to poison me. I would have you deliver a jar into his house on my behalf. The associate in question is Atticus Stratlace of Golderand. He... the heart of a hero, this song. I don't think I can abide having the word hero in my playlist. He has a house in the lower city just above the Beggar's Gate. He has a mirror and a line of garlic by his door. That he does. Once you get the gift inside his home, open the lid on the jar, preferably with him present, and then make a run for it. Payment for successful completion of this job is either 5 chunks of adamantine or 80,000 gold, whichever you prefer. I think we're going to go for the adamantine. If you botch the job, a single chunk of adamantine will still be provided for the effort. There's a lot of work for 5 chunks of adamantine. I hope this person appreciates all the hard work we put in for this. But we had a lot of fun along the way, which is really what... The real chunks of adamantine are the fun we made along the way. Does this count as botched? No. What did it say here? Well, get the gift inside his home. Open the lid on the jar. We did it in the state building. I don't think the target was his house, personally. I think he was the target. Shut up. How'd you get out? Oh, we've already gone through that. Get up, dogs! Lie down. What? Come on. Sit down. Come on. Come on. What joy. By the lake. Oh. I think the fact that it was a sample delivery to his home was a ways and means of... I don't know. I don't think it was a botched job. I won't stand for this being... He probably morphed into a bear to get out of the manacles and then convince the Golderand passerby to open the cell. That is correct. Thanks, Vedius. The transcript is in Discord, so here you go. Join the Discord, and it's in the NWN screenshots if you want to see the whole transcript of the conversation. My plan was to do it all on stream, but I logged in and somebody walked past the cell and I was like, why not? May as well try and get out of here. That's what my character would do. Anyway, I've got to send 1 gold to Port Azoun tax-free account. Alright? So, in order to get my meeting, that's what we're going to do. Oh, lovely. Alright, it's been a while since I've dressed up as Zug, if I'm honest. This all looks acceptable. Oh, my plan was to actually use this letter, right? So I was gonna because I got out the manacles, cast the invisibility spell, hide, and place the letter in the room. So the constable will go, he's gone, open the door, go in to get the letter, and I would run out behind him, was the plan. If I couldn't get anybody to open the door. But thankfully, we managed it. A declaration from the Workers' Union. I've got to stick that in my notebook, I think. That's a fun one. Select the message you want to read. To post the message, use a writing on this board. You can... Oh, okay. Just stick them in the note. Right, okay. So if I just do that. Lovely. Little souvenirs for me, eh? The note didn't actually get used, so I'll just bin that. Right, and then I should be able to put the job in there as well. Lovely. I need to take this crossbow with me. Or do I? Ah, why not? We can afford to wait. The pickaxe I can get rid of. If Tommy ever shows up again, he won't have a pickaxe. Let's just put it that way. His pickaxing days are gone. It will be nice to bring him back to kind of rub salt in someone's wounds. Oh, look at all this lovely food that Ed's made for us, look. Okay, I think everything else is all hunky-dory. I need a herbalist bag, that's for sure. That's something I need to get a hold of. Okay, I've still not made that, ruby thing. That fucking ruby fucking necklace. I'm so lazy. Mind you, nobody has broken my bluff yet. Nobody. I've not had a single break of disguise since I came back. Vast majority of spot up builds require you to nerf yourself pretty heavily, so I imagine it's not popular. Right. Well, the bluff builds much the same, I think. But without the additional sort of fun, I guess, of being able to change who you are. That as well, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. It can be built into a lot of builds, yeah. Can it? You still have to take for the super bluff bot build. You need, you know, skill foci. Don't ask me where I got this one from. That's a fun one. I like this nice, beautiful little +8 nummy. It's more the primary stat, I think, since Spot Listen is Wisdom. Right, yeah, so it suits priests, clerics, basically, and druids. And rangers, to some extent, as well. And to a lesser extent, maybe paladins, but... all low-skill classes. Are they low-skill classes? Are they? Oh, sorry, low skill point classes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah, I guess the fact that my power scales with charisma, but still, I still had to put a bunch of points into. Well, yeah, Warlock gets loads of skill points. They really do. They get tons of skill points. Yeah. With very little investment. Anyway. Right, we have been in this room for 30 minutes. Shall we go outside and get some roleplay done? Just want to make sure everything's cool, hunky-dory, everything looks good. This all looks good. Rest is fine. Fluff is nice and tasty. Rock. Oh, come on. There we go. Not sure we're going to keep all of these songs. Some of them are a bit too joyous. We like it dark around here. Alright, let's go to... Where do I want to go? I need a, let's go corridor and do some shopping. I need a herbalist bag and I need to send some coin. Let me make a little copy of this. Port Azoun, tax-free account. Port Azoun, tax-free account. Wonderful. Really funny if after all this they only pay you one chunk. Oh, there'd be trouble then, wouldn't there? That wouldn't be... Oh, what the hell? Oh, things feel a bit ropey. Maybe I'll get a bonus for setting it off in the state building. Angry cat noises. Might be able to hear me swearing from whatever corner of the world you are in, they are in, right? You fucking what? little vampire players like, what was that? Back into... What was that? Just heard somebody say, you fucking what? And it sort of zooms out. What's Olaf doing? stride leaf. Walking into corridor to the most dark, epic, orchestral piece. What is in corridor? What awaits us? Don't ask me what happened there. The Gate of Hell, this one's called. Ruby Silux. I do have, I have some leverage though, in that, Zug knows who she is, or what she is. Right? Like, we know who we've helped and what we've done. Getting well in on that, Seer Stone. Nothing to shout about. Nothing to shout about. What we got here? The Wondaporium. Lots of coal. More coal. That's not coal. Scroll cases. Lots of coal. Coal and more coal. No, Tom. Scroll cases. Oh, a golden goblet. Good God, they're out of charge. Defending the village. More like eating the village. So, stores. I don't think any of this is moving, is it? Probably. Spider skin. What's that do? This is a good one, this one. Natural armor and something else, yeah. Probably, you can't be webbed or something. Probably. Alright, there's the bank. Oh, it is the Azoun tax-free account. There we go. Nods and bashes. Bashes the counter. Oh, thank you. A wide grin. A wide Tuscan grin. Ha ha. Alright, what we got? Barrels. Oh, this was that store. This was the store I was on about the other day when I was like, oh, I need a sign. What was it? Fancy? No. Square marble, elegant mahogany table. On eagle's wings. Not sure I like this one either. It's a bit too uppity. It might be alright when it's mixed in with all the other stuff, right? When it just becomes background music. So, what was it? For the manacles? I know it's not this particular one, but... floored Chardolin. Chardolin. Cardolin. Is it Cardolin? Chardolin? Lin? Line? I don't know. Who makes this stuff up? Hey, Lilith, how's it going? Okay, that's it. That's all the new music done. Hit the shuffle button. Shuffle on, off. There we go. Actually, I just want to listen to that first one again. Just the first one. That's really good. This one. Alright. Shuffle on, off. There we go. So everything's shuffled from this point. But I do like this one. This is probably my favourite out of the new stuff. Try merchant ring. Trader's wife. I'm gonna buy that merchant ring. This one. Lovely. I could sell that ring. Okay, what do we do now? Let's go shopping, book some more work, see if there's any leads on this dandy character. See if there's any news about the attack on the Trade Minister's life. That's another one. I guess we'll get some writs done as well. Order of excommunication, Eva Elarath. Execution of Eva Elarathi. Seeking Mr. Atticus Stratlace. Who am I and why you're seeing such slander? Leaving the Isles. Fuzzy Paw, deal with the devil. Cordo, nightly news reporter. Today's feature on Holy Beef. The story is unfolding. Cawdor was rocked by the news of a mass murder in the warehouse. Artemis Batory executed for the crime of killing 14 workers. Exiled from the city, Miriam Fuzzypaw bankrolling the attack. Purpose? To trade human souls for a cow soul. The why. Bendir lost their cow due to the effects of a fire crown, a magical device. The power of elemental fire. This crown created a draft that affected a number of locations on Arelith. The cow, Myrtle, was stricken ill and passed. This cow had its life extended by infernal means. A pact has wagered and the life extended well beyond the normal lifespan of cattle. The devil involved would gain the soul should the cow finally pass. Miriam Fuzzypaw could not let that soul pass, disregarded the safety of every citizen in pursuit of an infernal contract negotiation. Your taxes paid for this. Miriam Fuzzypaw is an elder of Bendir Dale, but furthermore is the sole landed noble of Bendir. This means Miriam passively collects 5% of every taxation levied in Bendir Dale. Oh, it's Fuzzy. Of course, it's Fuzzy. I know Fuzzy. Every item you buy, everything you sell, any service you contract with the town funds her activities. This funding allowed her to pay infernal mercenaries to contract with devils, leading to the deaths of innocent warehouse workers. Their punishment for her involvement in this evil crime, she paid for half of the funeral costs with your tax money. Cassius Belli for war. This is without a doubt an act of war upon Cawdorian soil. Citizens of Cawdor were murdered over a cow. Had the kingdom of Cawdor committed this attack against did you just say Dark Cycle? Dark Cycles, you two. They would be calling for war against Cawdor. As such, Cawdor has every right to hold Bendir and its elder agent accountable by all means provided by its sovereignty. This reckless act of dealing with devils over livestock not only cost lives forever gone, but placed the entire Earthkin alliance at risk of Cawdorian war. Did they merge Bendir with Prog? Did that happen? A war they would be entirely reasonable and within their rights to wage. Chance for peace. Bendir operates its government on two levels. The surface level, the mayor and the Alderkin rule Bendir. The elders of Bendir have weaseled power over the last decade, increasingly becoming the shadow government of Bendir, from operating illegal kill squads of the authority of the Hawk to bartering in souls for livestock. The elders, led by Miriam Fuzzypaw, continue to undermine and endanger its citizens out of its own self-interest. Bendir has but one option: remove Miriam Fuzzypaw from all positions of government, strip her of elder and landed noble. The she-wolf of Bendir. Miriam Fuzzypaw is often seen in her persona of town mother. She sells you a picture of elderly wisdom. Behind the mask lies a dangerous wolf in hind clothing. She was once exiled for years from Bendir due to attempted murder. Now she holds the power to exile herself, wielding it with an iron hand. She has murdered citizens for her own agenda. Oh, it's shouty now. Townspeople are terrified of being targeted if they stand. I see this and think of the nice argument senator meme. Let's have a look. Nice argument, senator. I think I know this one. Oh, is it? Oh, it's from the Metal Gear Solid thing, right? Don't know that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it on here because it'll get picked up by YouTube. Unfortunately. I'll watch it another time though, for sure. Murdered, exiled, lies, just more lambasting there. This infernal behaviour authorised by the Bendir government via the elders leaves Bendir and its allies in a rough spot. Going forward. Yeah, it's kind of a rehash past that point of what's already been said. Who am I and why are you seeing such slander? It's been a while since I've had to write posts such as this. Much has not changed on this isle. I am Miriam Physipore, High Den Mother of Sheila Periroyal, the hidden goddess equivalent of Shantae, albeit not a one-to-one comparison. I am a druidess, formerly an archdruid of the Heartwood Grove and the Dark Heart Grove. I am also a halfling, a strong heart through my father, though my father is a lightfoot. I come from a large family and have since arriving on this island over 50 years ago formed a family of my own, being both my own children and those who we have adopted. You may find my name in history books, both for good and for ill. I've lived here for 50 years, not simply in Bendir, but across the Isle. I lived in Cawdor for near a year, Broggindenstein for several, and Goldoran for nearly 10, back when it was called Westcliff. I fought and bled for every settlement on the Isle, both me and my family, from fighting off invasions of Shadow to dealing with plague, outbreaks and refugees. This does not make me above anyone else on this Isle. My deeds aren't going to be listed in some long praiseworthy posting. No, this is because of the recent slanderous post about a cow. It's correct, I did hire Artemis, albeit in the case of a lawyer. She has not received any payment for her actions, nor will she. She committed an horrid act which cost lives, of which I cannot and will never condone. No cow is worth the life of people. I offered to pay the funeral costs in full for the 14 slain people. As I was dead at the time, Artemis committed these deeds. However, the Vice-Chancellor of Cawdor said it would be unnecessary and Cawdor would pay half. I am an elder of Bendir, a former mayor twice over, a total of 10 years service, and a former sheriff. These positions, all of my deeds, have made me a target, not only by those below the Isle, but upon the plains and many about these isles themselves. Oh, check out Cawdorian Guard over here. He grunts at the guard. I love it when people do this sort of stuff. It's my kind of vibe. I hope he gets into some shenanigans. Accost that Wally. Go on, accost him. Whoever you are, come on, accuse him of being a thief. Do it. Ow. Do it. Don't accuse me. He wants to read the news. Cawdor Guard by Anabantine. 20k per rock, 40k per bar. Arkan's here. Purchasing notebooks. The Festival of Remembrance and Joy. Red Knight, Our Lady Strategy. Divinity of Tactics. Grams of all the people on the Isle that could use a good joke note, your name lingers at the top of the list. You should go. You should use any chance there is to learn of each other. And this Charles is sure changed. He growls at the man at his right. Ooh, you be big. Was that a fuzzy paw? They're still around? Yeah, you be big man in tower now. Don't look for work. You want Zog work for you? Get you a job. For Azoun, if you want to work with the tower. Do not work tower. Looking good, Arkan. He is looking good. Not for the time being. I study elsewhere now. Where? Yeah. Oh yeah, she stops by here every now and again. She sometimes hangs around in chat. Are you out there, Fuzzy? Are you out there? Maybe not right now. There she is, look. Oh, what? That's not Miriam, it's someone else. A humble home in the eastern corridor frontier. If you know scholars who want knowledge from me or just work, you'd snicker. I wonder who that could be. Was that you, Restless? Miriam's smile. Oh, Miriam's there now, looks. Well, now it depends on if it's Verf Neblin food or drink or greater. In fact, I know. My character knows who Miriam is, actually. She doesn't know who Zug is, but Ishan and Miriam have met. A humble home in the eastern corridor frontier. If you know scholars who want knowledge from me or just work, you'd snicker. So what work? I can't read. Him do letters. Incomplete letters. Letters school. My character was close to Miriam as well. What kind of work? What you need do? Do, boss. Do Zug work. Smiles wide. Deleted them long ago. They're a great ARP here. It's hard not to end up bumping into Miriam. Maybe you want Zug to fetch something. I don't know what I need that you could provide me, frankly. You don't look much like an arcanist or scholar. What about bodyguard? He flexes a little without changing stance. Looks strong. Big, scary. Pretty sure the fuzzy paws helped get my character acquainted in the surface after getting unshackled. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's great to hear some fond memories of people. Yeah, fond recounting, fond stories. I didn't know Restless played a fuzzy paw. God dang fuzzy paws. My fuzzy paws are out, my little doggos. He'd cringe and tilt back a bit of the flex. Less fleshy constructs can perform the bodyguard duties, and Magi should fetch their own, whatever they fetch. Oh, that's cool. Fa! Show you. Grits. Yeah. A flash of a growl in Arkan's face. Goosey. Zug show. He walks off in a huff. I really don't remember my very first character's name. It could have probably been Theaster. Can't remember what my very first character's name was. You can check them on the Astrolabe, actually, if you've got an account on there and you update your details and stuff. You can see all of your characters. I'll have a quick look on mine now, actually, while we're here. Whilst we're cooking. I'm not going to put it on stream, though. Because I don't know if it's like... there's anything sensitive on there I need to keep hidden. Alright, yeah, here we are, look. Oh, yeah, Arelith was the first character? No. Oh, we're not. Oh, it's alphabetical, is it? No. Oh no, this is active characters, isn't it? Right. Have a look. Yeah, it's got to be Rudy, who's a level 12 fighter. I made him July 2020. That doesn't seem right. Surely not. Must have made another one before then. But that was 4 years ago. And then after that, I played Arelith, who was like my sorcerer. Kind of had like he had like a trident. He looked like a cosplaying devil. My first ever character was called Kelm. Time he joined the Isle Unknown. He was that old. Check the shops. I'm feeling a little bit directionless at the minute. Don't really have any high and mighty goals or plots or anything I need to push other than probably going to I don't know that character, unfortunately. Oh, there it is, look. It's 15 bags for that. What is Zug's overall goal? Ishan's overall goal? This saga was supposed to be about coin, really, and just getting involved in other people's roleplay. The initial idea... So what happened is that the initial idea was we were going to start a cult, and we had a bunch of people all join the cult at the start. And that was like in the summer, and then my PC blew up, so it all kind of went on without me. Basically, we were going to go to Bendir Dale and take over Bendir Dale and push a kind of cannibal hunt night or whatever, where we were going to take over Bendir and like eat hin fingers. You'll see people mention hin fingers every now and again. We were going to eat halflings. That was the plan. They're the most delectable, delicious, because they're innocent and nice, and they're kind of joyous and generally harder to corrupt and so on and so forth. So that was the plan. But then yeah, I would have stopped you if that continued. I was after Cassandra for that entire saga. Sure. Didn't you have a little... Didn't Arkan and Cassandra have a little date? Didn't you go on a date with that slutty snake? She was a right sleut. She really was. She was going and having like... She tried. She got a lot of people. Yeah, she really was. It's fun. Oh dear. I do miss that particular player's shenanigans. But oh well. I don't think they'll be back. They might be, I don't know. But, there was a bit of controversy, which I shan't go into. But maybe, hopefully, one day they will be. What was I going to do? What was I going to look at? Sorry. Oh, that was it, the astrolabe. I wanted to have a look at that, those manacles again. I should really like write this stuff down. Yeah, alright, 15 bags, basically. It's all just been bought. Somebody just bought that. What the hell? It's gone. I remember there was it Blood Legion or Black Legion of mainly Orogs in Andanor, and I managed to rise from a basic recruit to the Eye of Grumsh High Priest spot, basically second in command. Hell, I started Vril Killix as a pure barbarian, but after he struggled and hit a wall, his love affairs failing, he decided to start anew, rediscover himself, and noticed he had never tapped into the divine power given by Grumsh to him. After adventuring along with the Legion in the to be continued depths of the deep dark, he decided to give 100% of himself to Grumsh and ripped out his own single eye to symbolize giving his full faith and loyalty. He soon became a high priest. Wow, what an awesome story. That right there is some good character development. Yeah, I'm starting to have my own. So I'm playing this character at the minute because I need to level them up, get them some gear, and all that good stuff. And then at some point, once I've, you know, been in and out of other people's business, I will start my own little event, right? So yes, we had the circle. We were going to take over Bendir and eat the Hinds. It didn't work out, unfortunately, due to technical issues. And me being away from the game for many months, so it all kind of fizzled and went away. But Ben. To be honest with you, I wouldn't pick that storyline back up again anyway. I did have another idea for going to Mayon to do an elven thing. Do you abide by the big plots at 30 rule? I know the loading screen suggests not to. No, not at all, no. I started the Magocracy Part 2 plot on Scalyard at level, like, 3, basically. As soon as I arrived on the island, we were in the plot. Well, that's on Scal, where you can get to level 19 pretty easily, and I know that content and so on and so forth. Don't get me wrong, I don't do the plots because I'm not waiting to do the plot at level 30 right now, but I'm also not feeling super not inspired, but motivated and full of energy, and like I've got the time to devote to a big thing like I have in the past, because when I go hard, I go hard is all I'm going to say. Oh wow, this is cheap. Alright, how much does it weigh? Oh, it's kind of heavy. Well, that's fine, we can buy it. Let's go buy it. Yeah, I become the big plots that I do, they become all encompassing. And I end up like basically devoting about a month of time to RL of my life to a plot, you know. So that's what I'll probably end up. I want to do that at some point with this character, but I'm just not ready to do that yet. I've only just started playing again recently. I was having a little bit of a break. And so, yeah, I just want to... And also, the other thing is, those big plots that we've done in the past were done on Scal, right? I know the Scal content really well. So I know the module really well. I know where everything is. I know I've got a general idea for what people like and what people don't like and what works and what doesn't work. And I don't really have that same understanding of the wider island and the politics and all that sort of stuff. And so right now I'm more in a kind of learning mode. I want to bring a big plot and a big story. At one point I made an orc in Scal. I was the only one making mithril equipment and selling Masterful Iron stuff for rather cheap. Always had my stop shop up, and ironically I was the strongest character on the isle, got popular, and at one point became the big orc nobody messes with, including basically the guard of the town as well. Nice. Yeah. So we unleashed an undead army on Scal. We had a stone in the middle of the square that said fiend summoning, undead summoning. There's fiend summoning, undead summoning. All of that is permitted. Not only permitted, but encouraged. If you don't do those things, you will have to answer to the Magocracy. We had a big party in the tavern where we summoned basically an army of undead. There was about, God, there must have been about 10 of us in there. All various different like evil characters all come together, unleashed all these nasty horrible things. Some druids and paladins came to stop us, and they got annihilated basically. And so we went out into the town, basically had this big like, this is it now, the Magocracy is putting its staff in the ground. Undead summoning is allowed, not only allowed but encouraged. And if you're standing against, so if we had our own little plot and morality for why we were doing it. So that was pretty fun. And we also had a big like blood ritual and all kinds of fun little story beats, and that was a fun time. And a few characters got their got their little, you know, their start of their story in that kind of environment, and some of those characters are still walking around now. I've seen them. In fact, we might have a meeting with one later. But that's a separate character, not this character, a different one. Yeah, so, you know, like I say, we like to push. We've got something always more fun to be an antagonist. We're pushing something. Oh, it's Dandy. Oh, dude, I had a character whose main point was to get every single summoning stream as well. It took 2 to 3 years. It's Dandy. I don't know it's Dandy though, do I? I would be nameplating her. Zog has no idea. Oh no, actually no. I've got a description of her. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Getting every stream. That's a fun little thing. Not a little thing, but a fun goal for a character to have. You know, for me, it's more about playing some sort of controversial element of the roleplay culture, not roleplay culture, but the culture of the world, right? So can't summon undead. Let's make some people who summon undead, and it's their mission to summon undead and build an undead army. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to get people up in arms and against this, right? And so we can have this good versus evil kind of, whose side are you on? Are you going to help? Are you going to take money from this faction who do horrible, cruel experiments? Or are you going to stand up against them? And which way is it going to go? You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. What else have we done? Red Legion, where we wanted to poison a ley line so that we could open up a hell portal. And we started a little militia in the town, and I played a character who was basically like a war pig. In his mind, it was fine for women and children to be, children to be armed with weapons to fight demons. That's a perfectly acceptable thing to do, is to arm children and train them to fight against demons, because we're going to need everyone in the fight against the demon spawn. Yeah, Scarborough at the end of mechanical power, going to make your own fun. And on Arelith, more souls for the blood war. Exactly, that was the idea. So we shut down the demon invasion, and we were going to bring in a devil invasion to enslave everyone on Scal. And in order to do that, we tricked people. We pretended to be not necessarily protected, but we made ourselves look like a militia who were here to protect the town and look after people. And that we were here to do a good thing and not a bad thing. We were here to do a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. A kind of morally grey thing. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the loo. Da, 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 da. Reams and reams here, so yep, I know that, but so Scarber said to Anon Mesler, who said, yes, Scarber, at the end of mechanical power, you gotta make your own fun, and on Arelith that mostly involves affecting other players or letting other players affect you. So Scarber says, yeah, I know that, but I thought I'd not gather all the streams for a long time. A long time longer. I did play a Trog who terrorized the Underdark with his bloodthirsty crazy antics. Almost even won a 1v5, oh my god. Which was just me versus a ton of drow. It was a fun fight. It was fun right up until I had to get off and they kept me in a pit for another hour or so when I was pleading until she just let me out, otherwise the character would be stuck there forever, considering it was a no spell zone. They even threw fire bombs and acid bombs. At the end, a little kobold sneaked up and saved me against those. Oh, well, there you go. It all worked out in the end. Cool. Right, let me just double check. I've got the description for Dandy. Dandy Barnes made use of Mordane Vapor. While I believe she did not like the experience, she was yet to pay for the product. Make sure she knows some information. There we go. She works and lives in the Hopeful Lotus. She has a very frightened disposition and is susceptible to intimidation. Barnes is a young sorceress with dull blonde hair, easily mistaken for a farm girl or a barmaid. There we go. So she's in here working. She's blonde. Try send her a speedy. You know people's. Oh no, I know. I know. I know these things, but I'm here right now where apparently she works, and she walked straight past me. And I'm not in a position to do anything nefarious just yet. I think this stuff's been in here since last time I came. It's been weeks. Weeks, I tells you. Alright, that's all the shops pretty much done, isn't it? I went to watch the orchestra yesterday. That was good fun. I didn't think I'd be this bloody tired today. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Dandy's online. Let's go get into my other disguise. Go get into Gran. Ruby Silix. The bottom of the carved stone there lies an older inscription welded by the time, but it's still legible. Jacktar, day 7, Myrtle 28R. A long time ago. By Arelith Reckoning. That's based practically an antique. There's no way that's been around since that time. Surely not. I don't really think this area, I don't think sailing was in the game at that point. Let alone this dock that we're on. Surely. Right. Should I have my chainmail on? There he is. All looks good. A description. Yep. Check stats. All good. Does mean I can't receive messages from the worker lady, my boss. I'm going to be having strong words with about their very nature. Shadow Claw. I don't think he knew I was there, did he? Nope. Yeah, I got an idea for infiltrating Mayon if there's something going on. I still have a very, very rare mix of a Ganassi. I know at some point it was taken out, but I still have an elf air Ganassi. Interesting. I've not really seen much other than characters with funny looking skin tones and hair. Much in the way of like beyond the aesthetics, much in the way of flavour, you know, from a Ganassi, really. Maybe the different giants, they had some of that going on, like the fire giants and the air giants, so on and so forth. There was a little bit from them in terms of flavour. Giants very flavoursome, as we know. Oh yeah, quick, get this disguise sorted out. RP and looks, yeah. All good. So far as looks goes, I think it's in the rules that Ganassi don't look too much different from their base race. What would you probably want to do in Mayon if you'd be willing to tell a bit of what you have in mind? So I had an idea of playing a priest of Carillon. Carillon? I can't pronounce his name. Carillon? I can't remember how you pronounce it. But an old elf with purple eyes, right? So when an elf gets really old, they get their eyes, they get like cataracts in the shape of purple moons on their eyes, right? And that basically means that they are not long for this world, and they're going to eventually end up in what is essentially the elven paradise, right? Like, the elves are from wherever Carillon is, they go to him, they spend a little bit of time there with him, and then they get sent back to be born as a child again. And so children elves have memories of the elven paradise that they then lose as they get older. But the elderly elves who are going there, they reconnect, right? And so I can play an elderly elf imposter who's a priest of Carillon, who has potentially, it should be very, very risky, but as someone who has, because elves are supposed to be shape changers as well. So elves have beautiful, in D&D anyway, they have beautiful forms, but they're supposed to be able to be all kinds of different forms, right? And their beautiful form is supposed to be one of many. They're supposed to be all kinds of, they're shape changers, basically. But they've lost their ability to shape change. I can change shape. So I could technically use my ability to change shape as proof that I am the real deal. I am an elf who has discovered this secret, the long lost secret of the elves, how to transform and change shape. To give myself legitimacy. Yeah, it would be very risky. Because it's very easy to meta that and go, okay, well, it's just a Rakshasa then. Yeah, very risky. But if people went along with it, it'd be fun, right? So I could be a corrupt. I didn't have to do the transformation stuff. I don't have to do it regularly either. It could be like a miracle, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about it, and then we could like go behind not as risky as listening to Blackguard explain to a crowd that his nightmare is just a horse in holy fire. Yeah. It's fun from a lore point of view, and I think I would have to double check this stuff because with a lore master, because I learned a lot of this stuff from a YouTube video that could be horse shit. It could be 5e, it could be Pathfinder or something, and I don't know, I don't realize. But there's this big long video essay on the elves that I've watched, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like how they get the purple eyes, and we know that the elves are reborn, and they have elves have a limited amount of souls. There's only so many elven souls in the world, right? In the planes, as it were. And so if you mess with an elven soul, you are messing with basically a finite resource. There are no new elven souls, which is why the elven birth rate is so low, right? Because in order for an elf to be born, another elf has to die. The soul can go around the cycle. And obviously, yeah, there's the whole the connection. I don't know. Yeah, there is a genuine question as to whether a half elf is a true elf or not. Like, what does that say about an elf, a half-elf soul? It's kind of a kind of like heresy to say that a half-elf has an elven soul. I think, maybe. I always love the thoughts that some people have. Like, someone thought up of an ancient lich who in D&D 5e still has D&D Pathfinder spells or cast different versions of spells up until the current edition being played. I'm sorry, that isn't quite... what do you mean? Still has D&D Pathfinder spells. Why would he have Pathfinder spells when it's a completely different world? Sounds like somebody made a mistake. Has different versions of the spells up until... Oh god. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, that, I'm afraid. What's silver rare? That's... Brother. Stay safe. Stay safe. Good night, partner. All sorts of dangerous creatures stalking the night. Because the Lich is so ancient, they lived through such a long time, living through different editions and whatnot. Because there's also multiple dimensions in lore. The Lich travels for an unfathomable amount of time, learning all different types of spells, since it's just their ultimate goal. Oh, sorry, right, okay. Hi, thanks. Do you maybe know when I can sell bounty heads, aye? Right this way, partner. What old grand. Ooh. Stick with Gran. He'll keep you safe. He looks back. You new in town? This is also different planets as well. Yeah, but I'm not sure Pathfinder's connected to Faerun. I didn't think there was an actual like connection between the two. It doesn't matter anyway. It's still a cool idea. But the use of Pathfinder struck me as a bit strange. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Yeah, I just got to this city. Yeah, I get to this city just today. One boat ride bring you? Bring you? Or did you fall out of the sky like one of them mage sorts? Tisks. Looking Otto up and down. Mind, you don't look like the sort to be waving your arms around like a magician. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Well, it's still a cool, like I said, it's a cool idea that they have old magic to signify that they're so old. just get here because I look for a new place to home. He shrugs his arms awkwardly. Aye. Many folks have their own reasons for coming to the Isle. That's for sure. That's for sure. He nods to his... He nods behind. Right this way. Stranger. James Grant. Nice to meet you. Up. He looks cool. I like him. I like his outfit. I like the starter look. Not starter, sorry. I like the stripped back, like browns. He doesn't look like he's like super well equipped or flamboyant. He looks really good. My name is Otto. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Likewise, fella. Checks over his shoulder. A hooded look scans the shadows and buildings. Awful dark one tonight. That's right, it's very late after all. Huh. Aye, that's right. Sun's down. And the monsters. Free to roam. Free to roam. He nods up to Gerard. Hunter. This man's got a bunch of heads.
What do you want?
It's the hand in. Gerard should see you paid for your troubles. Otto? He nods. I like him, he looks cool as well. He's colour matched as well, he's got the browns, looking good. Thanks, Sagran. Don't mention it, partner. Yeah. Flicks a finger jab. Finger point. Otto's way. The click of his tongue. Now then. What you got going on? This night? Or anything all grand? Help you out with. Grand the Cowboy, yeah, partner. Gotta have different flavors for different personas. I was thinking about going to a tavern for some rest. Is there anything that you would need my help, sir? I would be glad to pay you back somehow for your help. I'm actually looking for a lady named Dandy Barnes. Cute little lassie, blonde hair, mage sort. She likes to frequent the Lotus down by the docks. She's been in contact with one of these creatures of the night. Creatures of the night I've been speaking of. Real scary stuff, he remarks. I'm looking for some information she might have regarding tincture I found. And yeah, holds up a hand. A hand reaches into a pocket. Oh, I didn't saw her. How can I contact with you if I find her? A hand reaches into a pocket and pulls out a a bottle filled with roiling black smog. Ever seen anything like this before? He holds it up for Otto to see. Could just go around the town asking if anybody's seen it before. Start with Otto and we'll just work our way around. You ever seen one of these before? More information, isn't it? More information gathering. I guess that I see something like this for the first time. That's too bad. Well, if you see Dandy, you tell her Grand the Blow is looking for her. That all right, partner? Shoots another finger Otto's way. course, that's alright. I will let her know if I ever meet her. Yeah, great sport. Otto. I'm real glad we had a chance to meet. Pats the elf on the shoulder. Take care now. And watch yourself. Out at night. Rest easy, partner. Likewise. I will fire Otto a recommend. Roleplay with me, you get your recommended. Orders ready, Law, Mins and Vladerick. Is this Cinderstones? How long has he had the shop for now? This is not a permanent shop, is it? This is still a temporary, right? Oh. Yeah, it's still a temp one, isn't it? Potion of Attunement. 3 bags. Which for a lens? They're not as cheap as those ones I seen in that other shop. Shaman stuff. It's not for a while. Like, oh, how much? How much? That's my shield. That's the one I need. Cinderstone Standard, Durgan Chainmail, 9,000 gold. Stainless spell shirt. Oh, that's a nice one. True metal braces. What are they made from? Mithril? Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he? Look at the size of that fella. Oh, it's the that's the Inquisitor guy, yeah? A night of vampire lore and laughter with Mr. Atticus Stratlace. Salutations, everyone. It's time to celebrate the opening of the most beautiful inn on Arelith, Amaratha Hollow, at the Great Grotto. Join us for a special lecture about vampires, and who better to speak on the topic than one of and only Doctor of Vampire Affairs, Mr. Atticus Stratlace. We will delve into the lore of these cursed creatures, discuss their current activity on Arelith, and offer guidance on what to do if you encounter one. Night of Vampire Jokes. After the lecture, we will move into the second part of the event, a vampire joke competition. Anyone can enter and tell 3 vampire jokes. The audience will vote, and the joke that receives the loudest response will win 60,000 coins. With 30,000 coins for second place and 10,000 for third. As the grotto is not open to non-Earthkin, all others are asked to wait in the upper grotto in Brogendenstein, where our military personnel will escort you to the inn. There's also a great opportunity to learn more about the life of the gnomes on the Isle of Arelith, often considered a well-kept secret. There are only 3 rules: no wards, goodwill, and have fun. Professor of Illusion at the Clockwork Collegium, Grim Glimmerspark. Now, one of you lot. I'm pretty sure one of you lot plays Grim, right? Oh, it's a Furbolg. Good God, he's tall. Look at the size of that fella. Very quiet, isn't it? What's going on? Why is it so quiet? Excuse, miss. Squeeze, miss. That's not what I meant to say. Oh God. Squeeze. Squeeze, miss. Excuse, miss. Corrects himself. Hi, name's Gran. I'm looking for some information. If you wouldn't mind. Oh yes, what's up? A hand reaches for a dark bottle of black roiling fog from a well-hidden pocket. You've ever seen anything like this before? Holds the bottle forth. The black fog roils and boils within the glass. Nothing scary stuff, if he's asking me. I hears that a lady in town may have sampled this tincture before. Unnamed Dandy Barnes. Is meet her for? Is he? I hears that a lady in town may have sampled this tincture before. One named Dandy Barnes. Is meet her for? That looks awful. Where did you find this? On a boat. Hidden amongst hay. Hay and some dark leaves. I happened to hear Dandy got involved with a fiend of the night. A few months back. I may have sampled a little of this herself. Oh, it's fast rat. Aye. Now maybe a man of simple mind and simple pleasures, but I'm not like take my life into own hands. Try something quite this malicious looking. I'm a man of simple mind and simple pleasures, but I'm not like to take my life into my own hands and try something quite this malicious looking. Stows the bottle away. Well, here's anything. This vampire business, or meet with this, meet with the lady dandy. I'd be pleased to hear of it. Throws her a finger point with a flick of his tongue. Take care now, miss. Watch yourself up at night. Squeeze, miss. Oh dear. I'm very tired. Leave me alone. Trying my best. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? Is it the guard? Ah. Aquarium fella. My apologies. I never did get back to you about that work you had. Something checks over his shoulder. Came up. And reaches up. Pushes his hood back. How have you been keeping? You managed to get your business up and running? More information is available at the desk if you have continued interest. The aquarium is now open. I see. Well, mayhaps I just will take you up on that offer. I've been meaning to meet with this Atticus fella regarding this vampire business. Harkin doesn't like the ocean. He enters the aquarium and he would explode. He's a brave man traveling to Scal then, and back to the Isle. I understand he is a preeminent expert on vampirism in its various forms. I have not met him formally. Alright. He admits with a shrug. God's willing. Soon will. Elamaya Moon Song. Oh, she made that alchemy set for me, didn't she? I've got to deal with this. Come on, someone has to deal with this. I believe he's distinguished by his white hair and fine suit. Of course, Well, I'll be in touch real soon, partner. Yeah, flicks a finger point at Basrat. The click of his tongue. autos there, look. Very well, I am managing a small stall to the north if you have need of gems or glassware. The north. In this here city. Just for a few hours time. See. Well, I'll be sure to come take a look at your wares, Mr. Best Rep. Take care now. Watch yourself in the night. One eye open. Isn't there he is? Oh yeah. Draconis. Kossuth's Paladin of Reckoning. Why is Kossuth so towering at 6'7" and weighing in at 280 pounds? I weigh 280 pounds. Well, I used to weigh 280 pounds. Not anymore. Now I'm about 270. But 6'7", 280 pounds. He didn't look 200. He didn't look 6'7", did he? 280 pounds of Kossuthan murder machine. The elf idea is very creative. Up to see it. You think you're going to go to Scal first again before doing that? Oh, yeah. That's because we're doing the Christmas. They're doing the Christmas event, right? We're going to Scal for Christmas, and we've got plans to do a fun. Hex 18 patented Scal evil faction that I think this will be like the 4th one we've done this year. Can't get enough of that Scal evil faction stuff. Where we're going to arrive on the island and start causing trouble, basically. Roleplay starts at level 3. And we'll have our little rise to infamy. If you want to get in on that, by the way, everybody is welcome to join for that one. We have a concept and some general ideas for like what kind of roleplay we want to inflict on people. And the idea is, but other than that, there's very little planning required. You just need to get on and sort of take part and come up with some creative ideas for making fun little things for people to get involved with. This. Just walk straight by. Leave the black. Yeah? Seems grand. How's your night going? There's one eye. Tracks about the streets. The street. Piercing. Attempting to pierce. Shadow and hidden spots. Whatever, that'll do. What? What's up? Whoa. Could be better, could be worse, but could be a lot better. Why do you care, Gran? Well, I'm out here looking for a lady named Dandy. I suppose. Laid eyes on her. I need her to take a look at. He shrugs awkwardly. Something peculiar. It's very dark, very black. Might have heard of her. What's this thing you want to look at? Ah, some kind of tincture. Something real nasty like. You want to see it? I'll warn you though. Don't look too deeply. Certainly don't. He reaches for a hidden pocket. Pulls out a black, roiling, a jar, a bottle of black, roiling fog. He holds it up for Maeve to see. Have you seen anything like this before? He holds up. His hand goes to the hilt of her blade, but relents as soon as the bottle comes into view. Might have. His one eye narrows. Where? Might have. Maybe I don't fancy talking about that out here. Oh, it's Lucretia, isn't it? Puts the bottle away. That's sour. Takes a step back. His eye attempts to pierce the hood. Where are you heading? Away, the hood's turned well before Grant can get a good look. You got a name, miss? I figure everyone's got at least one, so we even got a few. Why? Titans. Oh, she's onto you. Some got a few. She might be, she might not be. Yeah, you wouldn't mind my sharing with a man who's shared his. His eyes still narrowed. Might do, she knows, and she turns and he starts to move off. She told me to follow her? Very strange behavior. Hills? He asks himself, half perplexed. Very strange. What did she say? You want to see it? Over time goes to the hilt of the blade, but relents as soon as the bolt comes into view. Might have. Might be. I don't fancy talking about that out here. But that's so. Yeah, that's so. Where are you heading? Away. So then she don't want to talk. She don't want to talk. Very interesting. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Guys, I am. As you can see, I'm a bit kapooped. I think I'm going to head back to my quarters and go and chill out, I think. I was not expecting to be this tired. Get into something else. I think I might I don't know. I'm gonna do some drawing, I think. Chill out somewhere and do some drawing. So, ladies and gents, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. It's been a bit of a slow one tonight, for sure. But I'll be back probably tomorrow, feeling a bit more fighting fit, a little bit less yawny, a bit more up and ready. I'll have a bit more of a think about what it is I want to do. I think I could get back into Zug's little story, maybe. I don't know. I need to think of something. I need some like hook into like society, wider society. I don't fancy playing. Or at least I don't know. Maybe I could go to Gulderand and play the a vampire hunter, you know what I mean? Just turn up and be like, hey, I'm Grander Blue, I'm a vampire hunter. And learn all about, you know, try and find out what's going on with this vampire business. But I already feel like I've kind of done that. I'm wondering if there's some other angle I can play. I think I'm going to remove this one. Ooh. Or do we like this one? I don't know. Maybe we like this one. You know what I do like though? Like this one. Yeah, I need to have a bit of a think. I was expecting for me to have that meeting with the lady and get that over and done with, and that might still be on the cards, but Ghost of the Ball appears. You didn't follow? Well now, what's surprising? I thought for sure you picked up what I was putting down, alas. Oh, right, there we go. No, I definitely didn't. I didn't get that at all. I didn't get that at all. I got the impression she didn't want me to follow. Didn't kind of, she didn't write that down in the sand. I figured I was going to go through there and she was going to be disappeared. Maybe another time, eh? Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. It's been a pleasure. Sorry to cut it short, but I'm too tired. Bye-bye, everyone. See you. See you now. Bye. Have a good one. Bye. See you.